Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 806. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. And this strange woman that I don't know who is in this cast is here before me. What is your name, miss?
Of course, it's Gloria. Hey, everybody.
It's Gloria. What's up, Gloria? How are you?
I'm back. Yeah, I took a sabbatical. I'm back.
All right. Very nice. So I picked a nice, fitting story to talk about.
All right.
And I'm going to read the article, first of all. This is coming from MovieWeb. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the iconic DC Comics character Wonder Woman, with Diana Prince finally making her way to the big screen this past spring in Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, as portrayed by Gal Gadot. While Diana of Dice Maria, I can't even say that, will return next year in her own standalone Wonder Woman movie, the character has been rebooted for the comics with a new DC Universe Rebirth series that debuted last month. Greg Rucka, the writer of the series, confirms what many fans have suspected. No, that's not true. That this Wonder Woman is, in fact... Okay. Greg Rucka and artist Nicola Scott and Liam Sharp introduced this version of Wonder Woman in the graphic novel Wonder Woman Year One. Okay, so she is basically gay.
Lesbian. Oh, my goodness.
She is a lesbian. She is L-word lesbian.
Yeah.
She has romantic and or sexual interest towards persons of the same gender. This is what this guy had to say. Yes, I think it's more complicated, though. This is inherently the problem with Diana. We've had a long history of people, for a variety of reasons, including sometimes pure titillation, which I think is the worst reason, say, oh, look, it's the Amazons. They're gay. And when you start to think about giving the concept of that's married, it's due, the answer is how could they not all be in the same sex relationships, right? Okay, I'm not even going to read this anymore. This guy obviously...
You didn't read it beforehand, did you?
This guy obviously the whole time thinks that, you know, she's on friggin' whatever the hell she's in. Let me just read this thing here. It needs to be yes, a number of reasons. She leaves Paradise only because of a potential romantic relationship with Steve Trevor. And that diminishes her character. It would hurt the character and take away her hair. God. Which is... What in the fudge? All right, first of all, I have this guy, this is another example of a writer gone mad thing. Forgets about the whole history and the whole perception of Wonder Woman. And right away he's like, oh, what's that? No, he did.
Yeah.
What? What?
Same thing as them, like the whole Hydra cap. They don't, they're like not like paying attention. They're like, it's like they're wanting to cut ties from the past.
Like they forget that she was with Superman. They forget like all this stuff, and it's like now she's full on L-word gay. No, she don't like any guys at all. Nothing. Not even bi. No, she's full.
Yeah.
Amazonian hero raw. That is a mistake. Oh my goodness is right. So tell us about now what these little girls are supposed to do. DC Comics, Wonder Woman kiddie show, cartoon, and all this, the movies and everything. Did they just destroy the Wonder Woman movie? Because here's the thing, all right? It's very insulting, all right, from that community, the lesbian gay community, right?
Yeah,
these comic book writers, yes. Yeah, what is it?
LGBT or something like that. Yeah.
It's very insulting that these comic book writers that have no idea about the whole gay, lesbian, all that stuff, right? That these people think, snap a finger, they are. Like a light switch, they can all of a sudden just be gay.
You don't listen to Lady Gaga's song, I Was Born This Way? It's like, come
Right.
on.
She wasn't born that way.
They didn't start that way at the beginning.
I mean, Wonder Woman did not start that way. So
No, exactly.
she was just sticking her tongue down Superman's throat like a couple of months ago.
I mean, of course,
Okay.
say, well, then she probably was bi, and she just didn't, you know.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I saw her coddling him and saying, "Oh, you're the greatest thing. I can't lose you. I love you." Are you kidding?
Yeah, and it's not that she was just swinging the other way for a bit and then hasn't swung the other way yet, the opposite way.
No, they were flat out.
She was never
boyfriend girlfriend stuff. No.
Yeah. She was never bi or definitely not lesbian.
Linda Carter wasn't in that portrayal. Nothing I've seen. In fact, even one universe, I think, isn't she like married to Batman or something? They had a kid Huntress or something, whatever the hell it was.
Catwoman, yeah, they have a child together in one thing.
Right. In one universe, right?
Yeah, in one universe, yeah.
So, I mean, again, this is probably just a temporary thing until they change the universe again, or maybe it's not. But this guy has no clue. I have a feeling.
Very insanity.
I have a feeling Warner Brothers is going to stop this.
Yeah.
Or because it's going to interfere with their product. It's going to interfere with the Wonder Woman movie. It's going to interfere with the animated thing they just did. And I think that it needs to be said and discussed with the owner of the DC Comics. Hey, by the way, this is what we're doing. Will this mess up the movie? Will this mess up the cartoon? Will this mess up the toys? Abso-friggin-tootly-lootly, it will.
So, do they not do the, like, where they have people watch things and then they get their reactions to it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think this is going to be a good reaction, I don't think.
Yeah, no, exactly. They should do those, like, those groups, those reaction groups where they actually talk before they release stuff. They should have these reaction
I'm going to be watching tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be watching people's reaction to this because this is sickening.
And then after they see everybody's reaction, then they should gauge that and say, okay, well, this is a bad idea, and then scrap the idea. I think a lot of those ideas that are coming out within these different comic book universes, they need to actually think before they actually go and say, oh, this is going to be what's going to happen. We're going to release it. They should actually have those groups that they put together of the kind of their genre or their age, you know, that they're trying to go to, and actually get a group together each time and say, okay, this is what we're pitching. This is the idea we're pitching. And then gauge their reaction. And based on that, they should know that, okay, this isn't going to go over well, and then not even mention it at all so that they don't ruin so that they don't even have to worry about it being out there at all, because then they didn't release the information that we're going to do.
See, the problem is that they have to do this stuff months and a year in advance. So this is going to be stuck like this for a year unless somebody takes a stand and jumps in. So you think that this is a case where Warner Brothers needs to flat out bash their own company and say, no, she isn't. And we're going to have a meeting about that tomorrow. Okay? Mm-hmm. Just like when Marvel did that with Hydra Cap, Civil War was still out. So, your movie, you know? Mm-hmm. So I think this is a continuing trend now with Marvel and DC that they're pissing off many people, and they don't realize that you shouldn't fight with your fans. You shouldn't, like, I honestly think they shouldn't even go on Twitter or anything and say what candidate they like for president, because all their fans that are their opposite review, if they're Democratic and they keep bashing Republicans, half their fans are Republicans.
Yeah, they're alienating half of their fans. or some of their.
And they don't realize that, and they keep. I see it every day on Twitter, and I want to jump in, but then I'm like, no. And it just disgusts me how they just rip apart people to shreds, and they don't see it, and then they don't wonder why their comic goes down. This whole thing with Wonder Woman, I think, is going to blow up tomorrow, and it's going to be the biggest thing, like Hydra Cap was. Say no to Hydra Cap. So again, I have nothing against. What?
Yeah. Like what? Yeah, we have nothing against if they create a character that is already like in the very beginning of their creation, or they make it, and it's gay or lesbian or bi. But if it's a character that's already got the history of being one way, don't try to come like them that are different, because that totally doesn't make any sense. It messes up the story. It makes it where they are just destroying what they already created. Don't think
what we're going to do is.
So.
What we're going to do, you can keep talking. What we're going to do is we're going to do something different here on the show that we don't usually do. We're going to do a drive-by. We're going to get people coming in sporadically. They don't even know what cast this is. They don't even know whatever. I'm just going to bring in now Sally, hopefully, and surprise them, and we can just talk about this case. So let's see if she can come in.
This is a hot topic, man.
This is a hot topic.
Like,
it's a huge topic.
I haven't even heard about it. This is like the first time I'm hearing about this, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like, no.
All right, so I'm gonna bring in Scott. Bring in Chris. I'm gonna raise around. I don't know if they'll come in though. Let's see. But again, what are the ramifications of this for you?
It's just going to further alienate all the ones that like us, the ones that are like, no, that's just, they're not being respectful to, number one, the story. They're not being respectful to their own story. That way, they shouldn't change it. Don't fix something that's not broken.
Right. And what's up, Sally?
What's up?
All right, so, good.
Also, it's not respectful to the fans who stood by the story and love the story the way it was. So if they're trying to change it, that's just so totally like pulling the rug out from underneath the fans' feet.
Right, Sally, we're talking about Wonder Woman is gay.
No way.
I agree. No way.
Wonder Woman is not gay. Well, you go into it, Sally. We heard Gloria, so.
Well, seriously, I literally put on Facebook, all caps, no way.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Are you upset? Like massively? Why don't you just get it out?
I'm upset, but I'm hoping that they don't do it in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not buying no action figures, and that's it. I'm not watching no cartoons now. I don't want to see what's going on there. That's cray-cray. Do you think like they don't just communicate with each other, and it's like they do something stupid like this, and it's like, oh. You know, it's like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
So.
Like, we seriously need communication.
Right. So, let's see who comes in. Do you think this is going to change back, Sally? Or do you think we're stuck with this?
I hope.
Do you think people are going to rebel
tomorrow? I hope it changes back.
All right, Chris.
I think it will, because it's like it was a stupid idea for them to even.
Chris.
Even think of the possibility of that.
Wonder Woman is gay, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
You sent it to me. You sent it to me. I know.
It was a shock to me, too.
So tell us your opinion of it. Do you have an opinion of it?
Oh, I stopped caring. In fact, I hope that next time, not only is Wonder Woman gay, I hope that they turn Superman into a transsexual and Batman into a fish. Because
I think the Green Lantern should be a lizard man.
Yeah, let's
Green
make
Lantern
a lizard man. Yes.
And why don't we just make Cyborg be a dog?
No, you know what? Let's take all his cybernetic parts away and still call him Cyborg.
Let's make him a toaster.
Sure.
That's
whatever, man. Whatever. I'm all for it. Go for it.
Red popping out of him.
Why don't we just have a satanic superhero then? An evil bastard good guy. All right, I'm sorry, Gloria. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. Oh my God. What are we gonna do?
I mean, it's like nothing is off limits anymore.
Yeah.
Next, we're gonna find out that Peter Parker is a vegetarian next, and then I'm really gonna get pissed. No.
Yeah. They're just like totally just like they're like saying, okay, just throw any crazy idea you have out on the table, and then they pick them all up and say we're going to use them all.
I think people don't even know right now.
You know what? You know what gets me about this?
Yeah.
The guy Greg Rucka, he said that like, yeah, I mean, she's not going to come out and say it or anything. So why would you bring it up at all?
Right.
Why if somebody asks you that? If somebody asks you, oh, by the way, is Wonder Woman gay? Just be like, why does it matter?
Hell, you know.
I mean, that's like
the DC movie too. Why can't it be a different universe?
Well, this is my thing, right? Like, if someone came up to you and was like, "What's Batman's shoe size?" You'd be like, "Who cares?"
I don't know. Yeah, who cares, right?
Like, does it further the story? Is she going to be in a relationship with another female character? No.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what they're doing.
I mean, I guess it could be.
Oh.
Are they going to make her hook up with Green Lantern? Because Green Lantern's a female now.
Why not?
Mm.
At this point.
And you know, they don't have to worry about a ring. They don't have to worry about a ring. That was supposed to be a joke. Like, Green Lantern, they don't have to worry about a ring.
What was it?
No.
Oh, right. I'm firing that writer that wrote that show. Done. God. I think tomorrow everybody's going to have reactions. You're going to see it all over the place, man.
I thought it was a joke until, like, I saw it on there, and then I was like, okay. And then I saw it on Screen Rant, and I was like, okay, I'm still not there yet. And then I saw it on Collider, and I was like, oh, this must be true then.
Yeah. I thought you were joking with me. I was like, there's no way that this is real. All over the place. They were copying the news thing.
Yeah.
Can't be. I mean, do you think DC is pissed? Not DC. Warner Brothers is pissed about this?
No.
I think they would be.
I don't think so. You want to know why? I think that if somebody asked them, they come out and be like, no, this is a great thing.
Yeah?
Honestly.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, like, gay characters or whatever, but Wonder Woman is purely not. I mean, Steve Trevor and all that. No.
Ones that are ready. or just like new characters. But not ones that have a backstory of being not.
And Chris, I'm not trying to be graphic, but like I was telling Gloria, a couple of months ago, she was sticking her tongue down Superman's throat.
Well, yeah,
I mean, I love you. I love you. I can't imagine my life without you. I'm like, holy shit, what's going on? Oh, shit. Even when he lost his powers, and she's like, oh, you, I'll protect you. And it's like, what? Now you're trying to say that she's not? What was that? I mean, he dies and then she just goes gay. I mean,
well, no, I mean, what they were saying was that she was bisexual. That's what they were getting at. So,
but they're not saying that now, though, are they?
Yeah, they are. That's what they're getting at. Yes.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Oh, so she's not full-on L-word?
No. They're saying she's bisexual. She's not gay. She's bisexual. That's what they're saying.
But still, even so, man, that's a stupid. But that's a stupid assumption. Like, oh yeah, she was an Amazon. There's all women there, so why not? That's ridiculous. Because they don't just encounter It's all different planes. Like, you know, I mean, they don't just stay on a damn island. You know?
Unless they do in this version of the story.
I guess.
I guess that's the only way that this makes sense to me.
I mean, so wait a minute now. Which one is this now? This is the third incarnation of Wonder Woman now? This is not all Wonder Woman that we knew? Because I thought Rebirth was all the same characters, but because of a villain manipulating things, they have to re-go through things, or their origins are twisted, or they're older, or they're younger, or whatever.
Well, I believe Greg Rucka is a co-writer for Rebirth. So I'm assuming this is the Rebirth universe that they're
but
saying.
It's not the Wonder Woman we knew in 52, and it's not the Wonder Woman we knew before that?
I honestly don't know about that. All I know is the article said that this is something to do with the New 52, or the Rebirth universe. Rucka is a co-writer for that, or the co-writer for that, so...
Right. I don't know. Should I be pissed off? Because
I don't think you should.
No, I shouldn't even give a crap. Well, I'm a Marvel guy, right?
Yeah,
so who
I mean,
cares?
Well, yeah, but you know, I'm just, you know, from now on, I'm just gonna accept whatever they throw out there, because it's not gonna stop. They think they're doing the right thing, and you know, they're gonna just change characters. We're not gonna see any new characters. And they're not going to do what we've been asking them to do with, if you want to do things like this, make new characters. You know, they're going to just keep doing what they're doing, and no one's going to stop them because they think they think they're right. And no one's going to say, hey, wait a minute. The moment somebody who's got a lot of power says, stop what you're doing, this is going to go on for the next 10, 15 years. I'm not even... And I don't even care anymore. I just don't care anymore, because I used to get mad at these things, and then I realized, you know what? It's not solving anything, so I'm just not going to buy your products, and I don't care anymore.
Like, I got upset because I'm like, you know, Tony Stark is not going to be Iron Man anymore. They can make Dr. Doom Iron Man, and they can make a woman Ironheart, and the Hulk is Korean, but then the She-Hulk, it's insulting to call her she, because she is equal to he, and she should be a Hulk, but the Hulk title. So now She-Hulk is called Hulk, and that is beyond confusing. Whole politically correct thing that men and women are equal, and they have all these Marvel characters being women now, which makes no sense, because you might as well all make them bisexual then. Because there's nobody.
Yeah, go for it.
There's nobody. I mean, Thor is a woman. Captain America, they're going to have a woman from the future, which is Jessica Jones and Luke Cage's kid. But she's not a kid. She's like 25 or something. So you have a female Captain America, a female Thor, female Star-Lord, female Hawkeye, female Wolverine. So men just suck, I guess, now.
Yes.
Like, we don't have men no more now. Men are just feminist all the way movement. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't get that memo, so I didn't. I guess I wasn't indoctrinated into that, you know.
Right. So now we're gonna have relationships with Wolverine and Hulk and whatever, because we don't even need to have men anymore. That's it. Why?
I'm waiting for the day that, like, the younger generations who are getting into these things, I'm waiting for the day that, like, I hear one of them go, that's Wolverine. And they're like, that's not Wolverine. Wolverine's a woman. And I'm going to lose it. I'm just going to lose my mind.
Well, look at decades ago, to some people, the Hulk creature from the year 2099. When they had that crap. You know? So, I mean, they come with this stuff that this is someone's first comic. And they like it. And then they're like, when they get older, they're like, yeah, you know what? I think Cyclops should kill Professor X and Red Skull should eat his brain. What you get right now. You get the most ridiculous storylines you've ever heard in your life that would never happen. And everything is ruined. Everything.
Sorry. No, you're fine.
So, All right. So, was there any other mind-boggling, monumental thing that happened today, comic book-wise? Chris.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It was revealed that Darth Vader is not Luke's father.
It's his mom?
No, but really, no. I don't think that. I don't think that there was anything else that shook the foundations of logic. And
the only thing that I saw today was that they had the Fight Club with Arrow and Supergirl and the Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. Anybody see that?
No.
No.
Okay. They had a Fight Club, and my friend Chris from who I wanted to try to get on here, Realm Beyond Sight, he sent me the whole thing where I got to see them teaming up, fighting like this danger room thing. It's really cool.
Oh, no,
So,
wait.
I
I have seen that. I just watched it.
No, but the whole one, not just the blue piece. The whole
The
thing.
whole thing, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's awesome. Supergirl interacting with Arrow and Flash and everybody. That was cool. I like that. It's pretty funny. I don't know how they can explain, that she's from a different universe and stuff, but, I'm excited for that for the CW. So, all right. On that note, we're out of here. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now.